A throne just like a heart can be warm as a winter's sun, or as frigid as a winter's gale. Whether you let cold feelings encase your heart in ice, or let warm feelings fuel the fire within, depends on what surrounds your throne. Sometimes we don't get to choose, but we can always change. Once upon a time, there sat upon a throne of ice an ice switch that some would have the pleasure of calling sky, like to an Oni, or a forever devoted direwolf. However, a throne room can easily become a lonely and cold prison, with the one sitting upon the throne a cruel prisoner of dark and consuming thoughts. A perfect ice cavern, empty and full of nothing, like you. The thoughts started as mere whispers in the cold wind. Nothing an ice switch could not handle, of course. Look around you. You deserve the gold. You are worthless. The thoughts, like bitter winter drafts, stung at her heart. You are nothing but a burden. No one wants to be weighed down by an ice switch who can't even take care of herself. Eventually, the dark thoughts were more painful and damaging than even frostbite. The ice witch, in her moment of weakness, thought that if she froze her heart and mind, the thoughts would freeze along with them. Eventually, the throne room that used to be beautifully sculpted of ice was now filled with sharp and jagged icicles that surrounded the ice witch. For a moment, the dark thoughts did freeze. This was only a brief moment, as their thoughts suddenly echoed through the frozen chambers, even louder than before. Hide away in your cavern of ice. You won't be missed. You won't even be a thought in anyone's mind. Just like ice, you will melt away from the memory. You will be forever frozen in this empty cave where you belong. The sharp ice grew beyond the throne room, beyond the palace where it reached Twin Oni. They felt the blizzard as it swirled around the throne room where their friend once was sitting. Sky, can you hear us? Are you hurt? Please let us in. The Twin Oni pressed on and made their way into the throne room. They could see that Sky was ensorcelled by icicles all around her. Her direwolf familiar, Diana, could barely stand on her own paws as the blizzard grew stronger. Sky! Stupid blizzard. Sky, listen to us. It's no use. We have to get past the icicles. Don't worry, Sky. We are here for you. Your friends will be there soon. Despite the bitter cold and sharp icicles that caused them pain, they pushed on. They knew the pain that they felt was nothing compared to the pain that was inside Sky's frozen heart. A frozen heart that only a friend's love could thaw out. Look at that! Even when you try to be forgotten, you had those who foolishly thought you were worth love. You are nothing but a burden. For the first time, the Twin Oni heard the now echoing voice of the dark-consuming thoughts. The shadows that were manifesting from Sky's frozen and broken heart. That's not true, Sky. You aren't a burden. You are worthy of love. We care about you, and we will keep fighting for you. Just hold on. Believe in the you that we believe in. The Oni finally reached Sky past the ice and the wind of the frigid blizzard. As the blizzard caused icicles to swirl and be thrown at the Oni, Diana found strength to rush to their aid, and together, they embraced Sky in hopes to warm her frozen heart. A frozen heart that the shadows of the dark thoughts, however, were unwilling to give up. No, this is false. You are nothing. You are insignificant and do not deserve love. Sky, don't listen. We are here for you and always will be. Your friends will always be here for you to keep your heart warm. No. A wind began to subside, and the icicles shattered into beautiful snowflakes. The shadow faded and melted away. Sky opened her eyes with tears running down her face as she returned to the warm embrace of her friends. Welcome back, Your Icy Highness. Our friend, Sky. The dark thoughts are never going to be entirely gone, but the warm hearth of her friend's love will keep it from growing in strength. So long as love fills the empty spaces of her heart, Sky's heart will be as warm as a fireplace on a winter's eve. And while her heart may still be frozen in some parts, the more friends she makes, the more love will thaw the ice that resides within. So, when you hear a gentle laugh through the winter's winds, follow it, and perhaps you will find a friend as beautiful as Snowflake,